Hey Pirates, today we have Miss Hunter. Miss Hunter, please tell us about yourself.
I have been at Davis a long time. I'm not even going to tell you how long, but I have taught all levels of English and I teach IB right now, and then I am the yearbook advisor.
So please tell us more about Yearbook. Why is it important for people to buy a yearbook?
It is so important for people to buy yearbook because the one thing that kids don't understand is that the book we're creating this year is the budget came last year. So the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, in order for them to have a senior book, they need to buy a book early. The senior book we're doing right now is because of all the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors that bought the book last year. So if we don't have a budget at the end of this year, then we're not going to be able to create a senior book for next year's senior class.
So where does the money spent on yearbooks go to?
Oh, the money spent on yearbook goes to producing a book because it has a hardcover and it has 208 pages and they are all color. The whole book is in color, and that's where most of our expense goes, is to just into the materials and the publishing of the book itself.
So do you have any fundraisers for Yearbook?
Our only it is so time consuming to even create the book that we don't have any outside fundraisers. The only fundraiser we have is selling the Spirit Pack.
Oh, okay.
That is our fundraiser. We sell the book, we use all of the money to create the book. So all the money we make, we're not a money-making proposition at all. We just break even and we use every penny that we earn to create next year's book. And the bigger the budget, the fancier the book can be.
Now, where could students who haven't purchased your book buy it from?
Students who haven't already purchased a Spirit Pack just need to go down to the activities office, the ASB office, and purchase their Spirit Pack there. And in the Spirit Pack, they get their ASB, they get the yearbook, and they get a T-shirt. And if you bought those things separately, the yearbook on its own costs us $50. It would cost $50 to buy the yearbook on its own. It costs $35 to buy the ASB on its own, and it costs $15 to buy a Davis T-shirt on its own. So the three of those combined, we're selling them for $40 because we're trying to sell a lot. And the more we sell, the less the Spirit Pack costs.
Oh, so it's a better buy if they buy the ASB altogether.
Yes, because you save $60. If you bought the three things separately, the ASB, yearbook, and T-shirt, it would cost you $100. So by buying the Spirit Pack, you save $60.
Yes.
And you save every time you want to go to a game, every time you want to go to a dance, every time you want to do a school activity, you save because you have your ASB.
So how many have you sold
this year? We need to sell over 1,000 books. And that's why I'm concerned, because this year so far we've only sold 600. And if we can't get to that $1,000 mark, then I'm going to be hard pressed to create a book for next year.
And how many more yearbooks do you need to sell in order to reach that 1,000 mark?
400.
400.
We need 400 freshmen, sophomores, juniors, or seniors to step up and buy their Spirit Pack for $40 in the ASB office as soon as possible. Because the other thing that's important to know is that we aren't able to buy books for kids who do not order a Spirit Pack. I can't afford to buy, the staff, not me, but the staff, can't afford to buy extra books. So at the end of the year, when everybody's picking up their book, it's because they bought a Spirit Pack, and I literally have their name on a book. And that book belongs to them. And I am already feel bad for the students who don't buy one and come begging for one because there won't be one, there just won't be any extra. There aren't any extra ever to sell. So it's important to order early and then just have the patience to wait for the book to come until in May. I was just showing this list. This is the list of all the teachers that have graduated from Davis High School who are in these books. It's a lot of people. You can talk to any single one of them and ask them whether or not it was worth it to have their yearbook, and I hope they would say yes.
So what happens if you don't sell all the books you need to?
First thing that'll happen is I think this price of the Spirit Pack is going to have to go up. Worst case scenario is we don't have the money to create a book next year for the graduating class. That would be worst case scenario.